The absolute best gold items in CS2 for a $400 budget, but I will cover many budgets until that price point, and I'll also show you gloves that you can combo with these. First off, the Falcon Gamma Doppler, which looks amazing, and this one is the Phase 2, which is my absolute favorite one, and it costs $390 in factory new. Next up, the M9 Bayonet Safari Mesh, and the catch here is getting one with the highest float that you can find, so that it looks like this. I love the vibe and it goes nicely with these gloves, and the price of this one is going to be around $399, so it is just on the budget. And then the Skeleton Stained, which is super shiny and overall the best skeleton that you can get for this budget. The field tested looks basically the same and is cheaper, but this is minimal wear and it costs around $400. And then the Stiletto Vanilla, which honestly is the best version of this one. I prefer the vanilla over most skins, as the handle and the blade have a nice contrast, and it costs around $383. This video was sponsored by Skins Monkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to Skins Monkey is in the description. And then the Huntsman Doppler factory new, and because of the $400 budget I had to go with the Phase 3, which does not look bad, but it is not my favorite either, and this one costs around $392. Then the Flip Slaughter, which is one of the best red ones that you can get for this budget, and the factory new version, which is the one that I'm using, will be just under the budget for $395. And then the Talon Blue Steel, and this one has to be well worn, but honestly it looks almost the same in every condition, so it is not a big problem, and every other condition will go over the budget, as this one costs $398. And then the Kukri Case Hardened, and this one is tricky. If I were you, I would get one with decent amount of blue. This one that I'm using in the video is pattern 14, and it is quite literally market price. It costs around $345 in minimal wear, so it is way under the budget. And then the Bayonet Lore, which sadly has to be well worn, and as you can see it has a few scratches, so if you have the budget I would really advise you get the field tested one instead, but this well worn one will cost you around $372. Next up, the Ursus Doppler factory new, which looks pretty good, and this one is Phase 3, which is not my favorite at all, but it is literally $400, so I could not go for any other one as it goes over the budget, but honestly it still looks good. And then the Huntsman Marble Fade, which looks great and is very shiny. This one doesn't need much of a description. You can get it in factory new for way under the budget as well, as this one costs $305. And then the Nomad Blue Steel, which is probably the best dark blue one that you can get for this budget, despite being way cheaper than the budget of the video, and this one in minimal wear costs $316. And then the Talon Ultraviolet, which is honestly a decent option for a purple combo, but it has to be field tested to fit in the budget, and as you can see it has a few scratches, and the one that I'm using is pretty low float, so if you have the budget I would definitely go for the minimal wear, but this field tested one costs around $313. And then the Bowie Knife Lore, which looks amazing, and honestly it's mostly because of the handle, which because it is so big it has a lot of green, and the contrast with the yellow of the lore looks amazing, and you can get a clean one in factory new for around $370. And then the Classic Knife Slaughter, which is nice if you want a red combo and if you like the classic knife in general, and you can get the factory new one for just under $350. That is it. Let me know which knife I missed, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.